What a game, gentlemen. Sorry I'm late. Sorry I'm late to the press conference. We'll just be taking a few questions right now. Yes. I was just wondering, how does it feel to beat the Path of Exile campaign? Oh, it feels amazing. The game completely changed my life. I'm just glad we could come away today with a victory. Yes. Is there anyone you would like to thank for today's success? Of course, I would like to thank myself for being the god gamer that I am. I think that really helped get today's victory. I would like to thank my partner as well. She let me put way too much time into this series, and yeah, she's just a real trooper for that. Can't forget the YouTube comment section as well. Obviously, you guys came through clutch when I needed you the most, so thank you all. Shout out to the YouTube comment section. Last question, yes. Any final words for the people watching the highlights at home today? All I've got to say to the people at home is just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show, boys, because this one is going to be a banger. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Now I thought we'd start the final part of the PoE campaign series with some heists, because we could use some better gear if the game is kind enough to give it to us. The build is feeling pretty spicy at the moment. We're doing these heists very comfortably now. See, look, we're just cruising past these guys. Easiest heist of my life. Time for us to go, fellas. No, I literally just got frozen in place. Oh my fucking god, that sucks. RIP that run. Alrighty, let's try this again. That went much better than the previous run. I just can't stop for anything or anyone, otherwise I'm more dead than Ubisoft. But the main question, did we get anything good? No, of course not. Of course we didn't get anything good, don't be silly. Now, out of frustration of getting nothing good at the heist, I decided to gamble my last remaining funds to hopefully secure a better dagger. And luckily for us, the financial advisor wasn't just a scamming dog today and actually produced the friggin' goods. After juicing this puppy up with more physical damage, we gained a whopping 3.5k extra damage with frost blades. Went from 19k to 23k, which is pretty amazing for us right now. Alrighty, now that we've warmed up a bit, it's time to go find Sin at the San encampment. There it is, we finally found the San encampment, let's go.
Good to
After speaking to all these fine looking locals, we now have our main objectives for Act 8, but first we need to go back to the prison and finish up that ascendancy trial we missed. Now that we've found the missing ascendancy trial, let's quickly smash it out. There we go, another ascendancy trial ticked off. We only have one more trial to do, and then we can ascend for the second time, hopefully making our build even stronger. So I must have been walking around with my eyes closed or something, because we also missed another ascendancy trial over in the Chamber of Sins. I might not be the sharpest crown in the box, but that still is a little embarrassing. So let's not waste any time. Let's get this last trial out of the way so we can grab our second set of ascendancy points. Boom! There we go. Final ascendancy trial has been completed. Now let's go grab our second set of ascendancy points, gentlemen. Round 2 on the plaza. Let's see what you got. Oh no! I didn't even realize I was ticking down. That's so unfortunate, man. I did not think that slam was going to do that much damage. Oh, okay, run it back. Alright, here we go again, gentlemen. This time we're going to try not to die.
Nobility is alive.
Alright, there we go. First phase finally taken down. Alright, phase 2, boys, not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous now, knowing that he's able to just one-tap me from existence. Ooh, that's phase 2 done and dusted, boys. Now go on, fuck off back to your hole, mate. Yeah, I'll see you in a minute. What the fuck? Why did this chest just drop so many skill gems? God damn. Oh my god, I'm actually going in friggin' circles here. I can't find the N area to save my life right now. I might be slightly lost, boys. Just a little bit. Fair play to the second Ascendancy trial, though. I did not realize this was actually going to be a maze. Fair play. What does this switch do? Oh, wait. Wait, what? We have a secret passage and shit now? Okay. That's cool. That's cool. We got a shrine that makes us massive. Oh shit, it's a permanent buff too. That's very generous of the Ascendancy trial. Oh, please let this be it. Please let this be the door we need. Yes, after legit an hour of getting lost, we finally found the last door. My last 2 brain cells really pulled through there in the end. They really did. Are you guys seeing this room right now? Yeah, if my cheeks weren't clenched before, they are now. Alright, here we go. Wish me luck. Oh my god, we actually did it. My palms were so greasy because I didn't want to fail and have to rerun the old trial again. Alright, now that we've emerged victorious, let's go grab our next Ascendancy points. For our next 2 Ascendancy points, I did decide to go for Unstable Infusion so we can now generate power charges. So that when we stop being a broke ass bitch, my plan is to refund the first 2 Ascendancy points as I didn't really understand what I was doing properly, and head down and grab Deadly Infusion, which is going to boost our crit chance and damage per power charge, which sounds really friggin' good. Now that we've ascended for the second time, we can head back to the Sun encampment so we can venture into the Toxic Conduit. Wasn't long until we stumbled upon Dodre's cesspool. Alright, we found Alva again. Thankfully, a legend in the comment section told me how this mini event works, and now I have no excuses for failing. I just have to get good. I'm still not the best at this, but I am understanding the task at hand here a little bit more. I call that progress, baby. Now that we've done some incursions with Alva, it's time to dive head first into the cauldron. Ah yes, this looks like a boss fight arena if I've ever seen one. Ew, brother, ew, what the fuck? She's shielding herself in shit? That's nasty, that's just fucking nasty. Ha! Easy game. The shit-covered lady didn't even put up a fight. Oh, cool. We get to pop out the sewer outlet like the dirty little turd we are. Wait, we've made it to the apex? We've reached the peak, gentlemen? Does that mean we're actually kind of doing this correctly? Okay, so the apex is the same as all the other rooms. Maybe we have to keep running the apex and we'll get better rewards at the end or something? I'm not really sure. Now that my smooth brain has conquered Alva's incursion, it's time to move on to the key. Wasn't long until we stumbled upon the resurrection side, and inside was Clarissa, who wants us to find the Ankh of Eternity to hopefully bring back Old Mate over here, but let's be honest, I think he's long gone. Now that I think we're done with this area, we can move on to the Grand Gate. Kill the Gremlin Legionnaires. Oh, was that them? That was easy. Oh my god, I think we're finally done with this area. This area was actually massive, or at least it felt massive. Couldn't imagine doing this without the movement speed we have right now. I think I'd fucking actually lose my marbles. Now, before we go anywhere, we need to return back to the Sun encampment to get our rewards and also empty our bag, because apparently I forgot to do that. We also managed to get these very spicy boots coming in with plus 30% movement speed. Mwah! We're going to be zooming around more than a dog that's just been told it's time for walkies. We also managed to get this helmet which has some pretty good resistant rolls on it. This should further improve our defenses because right now they've been starting to feel like a wet paper bag again. Not ideal. We finally had enough gold to respec our ascendancy tree, so now we have deadly infusion, which should further improve our overall DPS. Now that we have made some upgrades, we can finally make our way over to the Grand Promenade. We're also running the Battle Mage Warcry because it does allow us to trigger spells when we exert our melee attack, which should give us more single target damage for those pesky rares and those big bad bosses. Oh man, Battle Mage is feeling real good. Frostblades is nuking everything. The plus 30% movement speed has us zooming through these big maps. Like, they don't even feel that big anymore now that we're moving 60% faster, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah. We stumbled upon the bathhouse and I think the game might be trying to tell me something. Whew. That's stanky. What the shit? Those guys came in hot. No pun intended. I wonder why I keep dying. Maybe it has something to do with the fact I only have 43 fucking fire resistant. There we go. That should fix my fire resistant issue. Alright, here is our next ascendancy trial. Time to put on the Nikes and get to work. Alright, next ascendancy trial ticked off. I really enjoyed that trial a lot. Had a very creative idea, and I love how every little ascendancy trial is different from one another. We already know this, but damn, Grinding Gear Games fucking cooked with this campaign, man. Now that I've finished creaming over how good this campaign is, it's time to enter the highest of gardens. And what did we find in the high gardens? A wild bloody Yugle. This thing wasted no time in saying hello, so I wasted no time in taking the fucker down. Those slow bubbles are actually ruthless, man. So close to doing this first try. Oh well, die now please. Can you please fucking die? Thank you. Okay, that was actually a really cool fight, nothing too crazy. But man, those slow bubbles kind of ruined my day, huh? Now that we've finished defeating the wild Yugle, there's nothing better than taking a break from the campaign to go commit some crimes with the homies. It's that time again, heist time. I just feel like the heist is a great way to get some fairly easy loot. Mines are probably easier, they are probably easier, but I'm all out of sulfite, so it looks like we've got to commit a couple crimes. Oh, piss off, chest. Are you kidding me? What a joke.
Gonna be sore tomorrow.
Now that we've finished doing a couple of B&Es, let's get back on with the campaign. I do believe this is the way we're supposed to be going. Now that we've made it to the Lunaris Temple, let's find this bloody moon orb. Okay, we found the portal. I totally didn't get lost and die 2 times making my way over here. So who's in here? Kill Dusk with pleasure. Ooh, easy peasy lemon squeezy, gentlemen. And there's our glorious moon orb. Oh, fucking, of course my bag's full again. When did that happen? Let's return back to the Lunaris Concourse and see if my smooth brain can figure out where we need to go next. The only place I haven't been is down this way. Ah, there it is. The direction we're supposed to be heading in. Harbour Bridge, show me what you got. Why does it seem like it's getting brighter? Oh, it is getting brighter. Oh, I just realized we were just getting the moon orb and now we're going to go get the sun orb. And that's why that side was dark and that's why this side was lighter. Okay, that's really cool. That's like really good world building. I don't mean to suck the Kool-Aid out of Grinding Gear's dick too hard, but man, they fucking cooked with this campaign. It's so well done, it's almost sad that it has to end eventually. Now that they've finished glazing this area more than a donut at a fucking bakery house, it's time to head into the Solaris Concourse. Alright, Sunob, where the bloody fuck are you? We got an act that needs finishing. Of course, we just killed Dust, so now we have to kill Dawn. If he puts up the same fight as Dust, this is going to be over real quick. Oh, he's got a bit of fight in him. My fucking man. But sorry, buddy, I've got plot armor. Yeah, piss off, idiot. He did kill me once, to be fair, but I totally let him, you know? Like, can't have you guys thinking I'm good at the game or something. Now that we have both orbs, it's time to return back to the key so we can finish off that side quest we forgot to do. Now we can return the Ankh to Clarissa and she can attempt to bring back Tolman. I say attempt because let's be real, we all know how this is going to play out. See? What did I bloody tell you? There you go, we basically rolled Tolman up and friggin' smoked him. He didn't even stand a chance. Now hopefully Clarissa can accept that he's gone for good.
How could I have been so stupid?
Yes, that was a bit stupid now, wasn't it? Clarissa is really making me feel a lot better about my 2 brain cells working overtime. So now that we've finished tying up some loose ends, all we need to do is take our big shiny balls over to the Sky Shrine, which is really feeling like the final area of Act 8. Okay, my spidey senses were definitely tingling. This seems like a final boss fight. Statue of the Sisters. What the fuck? What the? Whoa! They busted out of the statues! That's fucking badass. Holy shit, this fight seems cool as fuck. Ah, it's a tag team fight. That's fine by me. You're going to need all the help you can get to take me down, ladies. Alright, there goes the moon. Now it's time to blast the sun. Or maybe the sun will just blast me instead. Woo! There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Act 8 is finally complete. Oh, I bet you deep down Sin enjoys this way too much. He's loving this right now. Now that we have finished defeating the sun and the moon, we made our way over to Highgate so we can get Act 9 underway. The new Pathian passive upgrade we got from Lunaris seems really good for now, giving us extra movement speed and damage reduction per enemy in the area.
I am Jun. You can grow. You must be.
The night.
Now that we've finished reuniting with these fine looking locals, they've given us our objective, so let's not piss fart around any longer and make our way into the descent. No way. Don't tell me there's another event in this game we haven't done yet. Bro, that's wild. Question the defeated syndicate members. Oh, were they the guys we deleted in like 2 friggin' seconds? Okay, I'm officially fucking confused. I swear half these mini events are more stressful to figure out than defusing a bomb. Up ahead we had to fight some mummies, which gave us the Stormblade, meaning that one of our side quests has just been ticked off. We ran into a wall of sand blocking our way, but there's no need to stress because our homie Sin will sort us out. So I think we've done everything we can here for now, so let's move on to the foothills. I think now is a great time to return back to camp and grab our reward, baby, the lifeblood of our solo self-found playthrough. I did also get this pretty solid looking chest piece which should further improve our defenses. Our damage is very respectable in my opinion, so I'm mainly looking to flesh out those defenses now. God damn, this shop angle definitely isn't holding back any punches. Little fan service for the boys. Okay, into the boiling lake we go, gentlemen. Alright, there is the Bacillus acid. Now we just need the tarthan powder. What is that bloody word? Is that even real? Heh, nope. Now that we have our Bacillus acid, I think our next point of interest is the tunnels. We found another Ascendancy trial, so let's quickly smash it out. Boom. 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 Holy shit, you would have thought I was drunk going through that Ascendancy. I think I hit every saw blade on the way in. Alright, let's see what the quarry has in store for us. Oh, of course the chest froze me. Every friggin' time. So, what exactly are we doing in the refinery? Hopefully making some beer, because I could sure use an ice cold stubby, I'll say that much.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh shit, another boss. Definitely wasn't expecting that at all. General Addis, more like General Anus. Seriously, you replace that D with an N and boom, General Anus. Okay, I just got more roasted than my piece of toast this morning. Alright, run it back. Alright, there we go. Finally killed him. Old mate came in swinging. That arena got my cheeks extra clenched as well. Hey, there's our powder. Now we can return back to Sin and give him the good news. But because I'm a greedy loot goblin that likes shiny things, I decided it was time to try and farm for some better gear. We don't really need it, but I am a min-max enjoyer and min-max I shall. Now don't worry, I'm not going to make you sit through another boring farming session, alright? We've seen me do the mine. We've seen me do the friggin' heist plenty of times. We do not need to see it again. Because one, it's going to save me a buttload of time editing. And two, you guys save time not having to watch boring, crappy content. It's really a win-win for everyone. So with the power of editing, let's cut to when I finish farming for shiny things like the goddamn addict I am. Alright, we forgot to check out what's on the other side of this sand waterfall, so let's go do that now. It wasn't long before we stumbled upon the sand pits, and this sounded like a good spot to relax and maybe enjoy some delicious sand, but of course it's infested with scorpions, isn't it? You can never enjoy anything in life anymore. Bring it on, you arachnid. I see what's going on here. We got another pussy boss that's too scared to face the exiled Guna. Alright, I've made it through your little gauntlet. Now stop running and face me like a man. Or however you self-identify. Oh, I didn't even see the tail over there. Come on, we're cooking now. Yeah, easy game. That's what you get for hogging all the sand pit. Learn to share. We return back to Sin to hand him the items he asked for, and now we're able to get inside the belly of the beast. Alright Sin, why the F have you brought me back to this shithole? So Sin informs us that we need to enter these 3 portals before us and take down the same 3 entities that we fought last time we were in the belly of the beast. In other words, we did a terrible job the first time we were here. Dodre's Despair, you're up first. Malagaro, you're second. And Chevron, you'll be my final victim. First one down, easy game. Malagaro defeated again. Get the fuck out of here. Not so tough without your boy Brutus, are ya? Alright, Sin, what do you want us to do next? Kill the depraved trinity? Anything for you, buddy old pal. Whoa, big boy coming in. Ah, it's all 3 of them fused together. That's friggin' gnarly, actually. Wait, what the fuck did I just... What did I just die to? I didn't see shit. Alright, here comes another phase. Will it be different, or are we still going to be dealing with ads? Okay, more ads, easy peasy. Come on, show me the money. Let's fucking go smoke them. Wait, whoa, what the fuck is happening? What the hell just happened? Wait, did we just get shat out of the belly of the beast? Is that what happened there? We just got excreted. After speaking to these 2 bozos on the beach, Lily offered to take me to Orith, where we can start the final act of the PoE campaign. I'm super excited to see how this all ends, but also sad that this playthrough is slowly coming to an end. Now that we've made it to Orith, let's grab our final quest for this campaign.
The product.
It is good.
We've still got 1 loose end to tie up in Act 9, so let's quickly smash that out. I think this is where we're supposed to go. Why does this look like a boss arena? Ah, because it is a boss arena, that's why. I can't believe I missed a whole boss fight. What the friggin' hell am I doing? Queen of the Wind, soon to be gone with the wind. Well, I see why they call her Queen of the Wind. She can summon fucking tornadoes too. Nah, sorry love, there can only be 1 tornado master, and that's me. Holy shit, this is insane. Easily one of the coolest fights in the game, man, hands down. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit! When did she summon 50 plus tornadoes, huh? Huh? Alright, take 2 love, let's go. Oh my god, finally! That lady was no joke. Definitely knocked the wind out of me a couple of times, that's for sure. Now that we have the feather, we have to return back to Highgate to decide who gets to rule the city, Arasha or Tasuni. Now if I'm being honest, this question kind of stumped me. Nobody's ever given me this kind of responsibility before. Choosing someone to rule over a whole city? So after thinking very long and very hard, I decided Tasuni was best suited to be the mayor of Highgate. Congratulations, mate, you've got the job. Mainly because we've been through 2 playthroughs with Tasuni, and that bimbo, Arasha, has only been on the scene for like 2 seconds. So she needs to wait in line. Tasuni is our man. Now that we've finished crowning the new king of Highgate, let's finally finish this bloody game. After blitzing through the cathedral rooftops, we made our way over to the Ravaged Square. So what exactly are we doing in here? Don't think we have a side quest or anything, do we? Acceleration Shrine. Oh, this is gonna feel so good right now. Here we go, gentlemen. We got something of importance here. Teardrop for Lily. Look at us completing quests before we actually get them. I'm getting pretty efficient at this game, if you ask me.
Exile, you're a giant among men. While you be skulking about.
Time to return back to the Ravaged Square. You're probably wondering why I'm not teleporting there. Well, it's because I missed the Waystone like a bloody idiot. Oh, would you look at that? We found the Waystone and it's right next to where we have to go. Isn't that friggin' convenient? We did find the elixir of allure for Whalem so we can roofie up some bitches. I did find the last ascendancy trial, so I quickly smashed it out. Oh, look at the precision. Look at this fucking precision, boys. Oh, that was clean. There you go, last ascendancy trial has been completed. Now we can return back to the labyrinth and get more ascendancy points. So we did manage to find the Mortinomicon for Davina. I really feel like my brain's melting from trying to say all these made up words. Mortinomicon. So we did return the book to Davina, and now we can access something called the Forbidden Sanctum, whatever the fuck that is. Upon arriving at the Forbidden Sanctum, Davinia greets us and lets us know she brought us here because she's in search of some muscle. Oh, Davinia, I'm flattered, but I'm a taken man. After setting some boundaries with Davinia, I suppose we have to check out this Sanctum event now. Now, very quickly I realized that this is basically the Trial of Secamus in Path of Exile 2. Or more so, the Trial of Secamus is the Sanctum from PoE 1. So I already know how this works. It's a bit of an explanation, but the short story is that I need to make it to the end of the Sanctum to complete the Sanctum. If I take too much damage, I will fail. If I die, I will also fail. So it can be a pretty ruthless experience if you come into this unprepared. Alright, let's just do this shit and see how we go. If I remember correctly, we just need to not get hit because we only have 307 resolve. Once I hit 0, it's lights out, GG, try again. Holy shit, are these rares supposed to be this strong? What the fuck? First floor has been completed. Was a little shaky at the start, but we eased up towards the end. No, we were doing so well. Of course, one little slip up and I get blasted straight to the Shadow Realm. Oh, that sucks. That really does. So the Sanctum seemed a little out of our league at the moment, so we returned back to the campaign where we belong. We haven't explored the control blocks yet, so let's see what everyone's up to. Oh my god, the chests that freeze you are so annoying, man. What is happening? Why am I getting fucked in my ass all of a sudden? What am I doing wrong? Okay, wow, this is actually getting embarrassing now. Alright, can we not die, please? Alright, you fuckers, I'm not dying again. Alright? See, that wasn't so bad. Don't know why I even struggled so much. Alright, time to enter the arena, which I'm assuming is going to be a boss fight. Kill Violenta? Let's do it. Ooh, easy game. That was a sick fight though, with all the red lasers and everything. Really cool visuals for this fight. That was sick. Now we need to head on back to the rooftops because apparently we forgot to rescue Bannon. Have no fear, Bannon. The Exile Gooner is here to rescue you, mate. After saving Bannon, we found him hanging out by the dock, and he let us know that we now need to head on into the Chamber of Innocence and find that goddamn Staff of Purity again. I mean, I kind of owe Bannon one after leaving him up on the rooftops forever. We made it to the Desecrated Chambers. Now let's find that Sign of Purity once again. After destroying this area, we finally made it to the Sanctum of Innocence. Alright, Avarice, let's rumble. Man, this fight is really freaking cool as well. All these last couple of act bosses have been next level. Come on. Yeah, we got the Sign of Purity in our possession once again. So let's go finish this. We returned back to Orif to give Bannon the Sign of Purity, and he went Super Saiyan mode and turned into Innocent. Which is pretty epic. That's pretty fucking sick. Now with the gods at our side, there is no way we can lose. So we return back to Katava's Horns where Innocent was now waiting for us so he can blast us through to the other side. Woo! Innocent's coming in friggin' clutch, boys. Now let's enter the canals. Oh no, this is it, gentlemen. The final boss fight of the Path of Exile campaign. I don't want it to end. I don't want it to end, man. But Katava needs to be stopped. Sin, Innocence, let's fucking do this. Hello, Katava. Did you miss me? I'm gonna take that as a no. Sin and Innocent are using their Kamehameha. That's so friggin' metal, man. This fight is epic for a last fight. No, he's got our boy Sin. Dude, Katava is tanky as fuck. This is gonna take a while. Boom! Come on, boys. Destroy his bloody heart. Why does it feel like I'm doing all the work here? He snagged Innocence now too. Katava, could you please stop pinning my emotional support workers? Oh, he's so close. Wait, he phased again? No way. Oh, of course. We need to destroy his heart first. That's why he phased. Destroy it! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! We did it, boys! Let's go! We finally beat the PoE campaign for the first time without guides as well, so that feels pretty good. What a friggin' journey, man. This campaign is truly something special. It really is. That was epic. Now that we're the Godslayer, baby, Lily has offered to take us out of Orif, and you don't need to ask me twice, Lily, get me the fuck out of here. We find ourselves asleep on the Kurai shores, and I have to wonder, did my dumbass just stream the whole campaign? Wouldn't that be some inceptive shit? We meet up with Commander Kirik, and he's informed us that the tutorial is finally over. This is where the real game begins, boys, so hold on to your pants, Aussie, because this shit's gonna be rough. What's the Atlas skill tree? Oh my god. What the fuck have I gotten myself into? And what the hell am I looking at? This is insane. What do you mean? The game just keeps going and going and going. Alright, stay tuned for when I tackle this monster without guides. Oh boy. There you have it, guys. The Path of Exile campaign has been completed. I've had a lot of fun with this series and I can't thank you guys enough for all the support on the content. I would have done this series regardless, but it is nice to have people watch the content you're making, feels a bit better than having like no one watch, literally Ghost and Crickets there. So again, thank you all so much for the support. And now I can really understand why people say they put in like 4,000, 5,000 hours into this game, because you literally can. It probably takes you about 4,000 or 5,000 hours to fucking work out what's actually going on in this game. But either way, Path of Exile's campaign is a treasure trove of content. And if you're someone like me that hasn't experienced the PoE campaign, what the bloody hell are you doing? Jump online, download Path of Exile, which is free by the way, and give the campaign a try. You will not be disappointed. Appreciate all the love and support on the series. It's been amazing. If you did enjoy the series, make sure you hit that like button. It greatly helps the channel out. And as always, guys, take care. Peace out.